let's go to Kobe Bryant, right? I go back to Kobe, and a lot of people don't know that
the widow had a ticket for her never seen in public before boyfriend, but she chickened out at the last minute for the big event last night. And that is Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa Bryant, at the 2024 ESPY Awards.
Dwyane Wade didn't just toss shade. He dropped a straight-up bomb on a podcast that was supposed to be about family, legacy, and basketball. Out of nowhere, he did the one thing Vanessa Bryant has managed to dodge for years. He said out loud who her new baby daddy really is. And it wasn't some slippery word is, or rumor has it type of tease. Nah, Dwyane leaned in, locked eyes with the host, and dropped the man's full...
I'm not lying to you, I cut the TV off. When I watched Kobe run and grab the ball and celebrate, I was like, so what you gonna do? That was our summer free agency. They were dominating.
Full name like it was nothing. For months, whispers had been floating around, but when Wade put that name on the table, it turned whispers into confirmation. And this wasn't just some random dude either. This man has NBA ties, a messy past, and a personal link to Wade himself. That's why it hit so hard. The setup was casual. Dwyane was talking about how NBA families stick tight even after careers wrap up. The host, clearly fishing, tried to...
Vanessa Bryant might be messing with Snoop Dogg on the low. She went to Snoop Dogg's concert in November 2023, and you see Snoop Dogg's hand on her shoulder. Some people might think that's okay and how to hold it back. No. Y'all, I'm keeping a glass of water, y'all. This is nasty work. This person in the comments talking about she's a grown woman, a widow, and Kobe would be happy. Kobe would not be happy with Snoop Dogg, Paul Gasol, Rob Pelinka, or any of his close friends messing with Vanessa Bryant. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. I mean, that's nasty work. I just really hope that it's not Snoop Dogg that's the one that's messing with Vanessa Bryant. Because we all know Vanessa Bryant been, what, single, unfortunately, now, since 2020. It's been, what, 4 years now? You know that she got to be messing with somebody on the low, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. You can't say that Vanessa Bryant hasn't messed with nobody for 4 years. Like, nah. But y'all let me know, what do y'all think? Is it okay for Snoop Dogg be the one that's messing with Vanessa Bryant? Crazy. But you ain't know what's up. I'm not excited.
In the convo, saying something like, Vanessa, right? Before he could even finish, Wade cut him off, smirked, and hit him with, you mean Paul McCormick? Just like that. No allegedly, no wink, just a raw name dropped in the middle of the room. The host froze. You could see it all over his face. His eyes darted around like he knew Wade wasn't supposed to say that. He laughed nervously, tried to steer the conversation somewhere else, but Wade just leaned back cool as ever, like he'd already said everything that needed to be said. And trust me, the silence that followed was louder than any shout. Within minutes, the internet went crazy. Clips ripped, reposted, and spreading like wildfire before the podcast team even realized what hit them. They scrambled, yanked the original video off YouTube, and re-uploaded a clean version where the whole thing was just gone. No glitch, no fade, no cut, like it never happened. But by then, too late, Twitter was running threads, Reddit was building timelines, Instagram gossip pages had captions so blunt you couldn't miss it. And here's the kicker. The only reason people even saw it was because a fan screen recorded the raw interview. If you're watching the official edit, that bomb never existed. But once the name was out, there was no putting it back. Because let's be real, when a Hall of Famer like Wade casually links Vanessa Bryant to a man with history, that's not small talk, that's a warning shot. And the second fans realized exactly who he was pointing at, shock turned into deja vu. Why? Because this wasn't the first time this guy's name slid into the shadows of NBA drama. He's not famous in the celebrity sense, but if you've been around the league, you've spotted him. Courtside at games, slipping into after parties, hovering at charity events, always in the background just close enough to the stars. And now Wade basically told the world, this isn't just some friend in Vanessa's circle. This is way deeper than that. Now everybody knows Vanessa's name has been floating in the rumor storms for a while. Claims about her being linked to different men that were never really proven. What's wild is how those whispers spread like wildfire online, with TikTok creators reacting, breaking down alleged names, and fans tossing out their own hot takes about her love life. Vanessa denied it all, but here's the thing. When you look back, the signs were always sitting right there in plain sight. Take this, last year's gala. Vanessa steps out of a sleek black SUV, flashing a smile at the cameras. But look closer, behind her in the same shot, the man Wade just named. He's in a dark suit, no tie, looking away from the flashes like he doesn't want to be caught. Then an NBA after-party in Miami. Vanessa's laughing with friends, while just a few feet away, he's leaned up on the wall, whispering with a player agent. Even at a Mamba and Mambachita Foundation event, wide-angle photos caught him lurking in the corner of the frame. To the casual eye, he could have been a random guest, a +1, or just some background filler, but to people inside the league, they knew exactly who he was. And that's what makes Wade's comment hit so much harder. This wasn't just some guy hanging around. This man had history in NBA business circles. He wasn't a player, but he had his hands in deals, sponsorships, and brand partnerships. That's not just being close, that's having real influence. Which makes you wonder, why was someone like that suddenly popping up so often next to Vanessa Bryant? Now here's where it gets even messier. Wade and this man, they weren't strangers. They'd clashed before, years back, during Wade's final seasons when he was locking down sneaker lines, endorsements, and investment deals. One of those deals was with a global sneaker giant trying to sign multiple NBA legends as ambassadors. Wade was in talks, so was this guy, but not as a player. He was a brand consultant with international market ties, and according to insiders, those negotiations got ugly. Promised percentages didn't line up, exclusivity agreements got broken, and in the end, the entire deal collapsed. Relationships soured, and behind the scenes, Wade felt played. People close to him say he never forgot it, that he believed the guy undermined him and walked away with leverage that wasn't his. So fast forward to now. Wade hears Vanessa's name in a casual convo about NBA families and doesn't just shrug it off, he drops his name. And then, like a dagger, Wade adds, "Some people get close to families for the wrong reasons." That's not gossip, that's a shot fired, and it's exactly why the internet isn't brushing this off as harmless chatter. If Wade's warning is legit, then Vanessa's new partner might not just be controversial, he might be calculated. Fans are labeling him a straight-up grief chaser. Harsh? Maybe. But when the receipts line up this clean, it's tough to brush off. Only hours after Wade's clip went viral, Vanessa made her move. Quiet, but calculated. She locked the comments on her last 3 Instagram posts. No explanation, no long caption, no attempt to shut the rumors down, just silence. And for someone like Vanessa, silence speaks volumes. She's known for ignoring gossip, but cutting off fan interaction, that's a signal, and fans caught it instantly. Then came the BOA steakhouse sighting. Vanessa slipped out alone. No ring on her finger, no smile, no wave. Just straight into a black car. But that wasn't even the biggest hit. People noticed something else. 2 of her closest friends, women who've been there since before Kobe's passing, suddenly unfollowed her. No explanation, no shade posts, just gone. And it got messier when Gabrielle Union, Dwyane's wife, threw her weight in, liking a tweet that read, "Sometimes people tell you the truth, even if it costs them friendships." Fans screenshotted it and spread it everywhere. That one little like turned into fuel for the fire, because it looked like even Gabrielle was co-signing Wade's warning. Meanwhile, the man at the center of all this vanished. No posts, no statements, no paparazzi shots, nothing, which only made fans hungrier. Twitter threads started popping up with side-by-side event photos, proving he's been in the background for longer than people realized. Reddit sleuths connected his name to old NBA business controversies. TikTok creators broke it down frame by frame, saying Wade didn't just spill tea, he exposed someone the league already knows too well. Now the debate is split. Some fans see Wade as the whistleblower, trying to protect Vanessa before history repeats itself. Others think he's just dragging out old beef, disguising it as concern. But then, just when it seemed the storm might cool down, people spotted something chilling. 2 weeks before Wade even said his name, this man had quietly liked 3 of Vanessa's Kobe tribute posts. To some, that was crossing a line, sneaking into her most personal, emotional moments while hiding the truth of their connection. To others, it was proof he's been running a longer game than anyone realized. Either way, it pushed the internet into full-on conspiracy mode. Right now, there's no word from Vanessa, no denial from him, and Wade hasn't taken a single word back, which leaves one burning question. Why is this man in her life right now? And what does he really want? If his history is what people think it is, then Vanessa isn't just dating someone new. She's standing next to a man the league's been whispering about for years. And if Wade's warning wasn't petty, then this storm is just getting started, and it's nowhere close to over. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because this saga, it's only heating up.